To configure an online product, first we'll go into it, and then we'll go to the Online tab and toggle to Edit. So the first thing you see is the product catalog tree. In this case, we only have one catalog. However, we can add in as many subcatalogs as we wish. What that looks like online is when we go to Forms, we have one catalog with items within it. If we had additional catalogs like Marketing, we could fly open to Postcards, which is a subfolder, and then have 3 items within that. External identifier is only for third-party web-to-print integrations in order for them to be able to feed information into us and for us to pull the correct template. Order due options are the production timelines you allow a client to choose from. You can have something like 5 days or 3 days. You can make them more standard, like standard and rush. The client will see them, whatever is available to them. You can enter meta keywords and meta description for more SEO on the particular product. You can enter in an online message. This is just a place that you can enter more information that isn't already covered in the finishing options or the name or the description. And that will show here below the thumbnails. If you allow the client to upload a file, it now becomes mandatory. They cannot proceed without uploading a file. And from here, they can upload as many files as they want. It is one at a time, but they can choose and upload as many files and file types as they need. Customer can specify quantities. So there's 2 ways to show quantities. One is using the pricing table and entering in multiple quantities. On this particular template, that's what it's doing, is showing there the 3 options, and that's all they can choose from. However, if we entered in customer can specify quantities, yes, that would change that table into a single text box, and we would provide a range. And so they can type in any number within that range. If they type in a number below the range, it will automatically change to the minimum. And if they type anything above the range, it will automatically change to the maximum. You can create product attribute lists, which allow you to have up to 1 stock list of additional stocks they can choose from, and there's an unlimited number of finishing lists that you can derive from department items. So different types of perfing or numbering or stock. Both department items and stock have online name fields on them, in which you can identify a more user-friendly name than maybe what your actual department item or stock name is. So looking on the forms, you see we have a stock list. We can choose numbering or not, and we can choose perfing in 2 different options or not. And as the customer changes or adds these, it will actually calculate live on the order screen. Below are your online thumbnails. So you can have multiple thumbnails per product. Dragging whichever one you want to be to the top makes it the primary. So the primary is what you actually see when you're in the final subcatalog. So these are the items. So once you click in, the primary one is still the first to show, but now you can click through the existing thumbnails. A preview file is generally something used to show a larger thumbnail or to show a multi-page document. So you can upload a multi-page PDF if it's something you want the client to have access to. And similarly, you can have as many as you want of those as well. If this product has a variable template, you can just attach it here. This will basically be a list of all your variable templates that exist. And so what will happen is as you do the order, you'll be brought to this page first, and then you'll have a customize button that will take you to the eDoc page to complete the variable template, and then you will come back here prior to adding to your cart. If you're using our Shippo integration, there is a way to calculate estimated shipping online. So first you set up a shipping box or boxes. These are the boxes that you would use for this item. You would identify the name and the size of it, and how many of each of these items you can fit in a box. So if you had one box, it's just going to take the quantity ordered and figure out how many boxes it needs. Otherwise, it's going to find the least amount of boxes possible. The shipping weight, you enter in the weight and the mass units you want to use, and then identify what that weight is based on. Is it per one item? Is it per 500? And then based on the number of items, the system will calculate a weight. Below you can see what portals this product is set on. So all these portals have access to this particular product. And then below that you can see all the contacts that have access to this product. So any of these contacts that have access to any of these portals will be able to see this item.